Hello everybody, thank you for watching today. Sorry for the delay, it's the primary thing I've got to get out of the way here. We've been having a little bit of a problem. The game started late because I got caught in traffic and Brody has been caught in a meeting. Brody is now, as a result, not going to be joining us. But I did manage to join and see the ending score from that hardpoint. And in fact, Descend did take it. Now we'll hop over onto the stream screen and you guys can see that all going on right now, right there in front of you. The Descend roster looking a little bit different to usual, I think you'll notice. So I'm going to be solo casting this one and the second game that we have today. So will be a bit of a big one. Let's just quickly message back. We're going to have to just start this one up. Things are going to be going well for Descend, though. They took the first game 219 to 166, I believe. Let's just double check the score. 217 to 166. And that means the game clock ran all the way down, which is something that we don't usually see in these games. A very, very large rarity. Either which way, we're finally starting up now, and I'm sorry for the delay once again. There has been a few issues. Things today have not gone well. Either which way, it's going to be just me today if you guys are just tuning in, because Brody has been MIA. He had a meeting. He's got a bunch of stuff to do, and the old thingamadoohickey, the meeting has provided a few things that he's got to do, but along with the update as well. So that's all good and good, dandy. We're starting up now with the search and destroy. We're going to be on what is this? London Docks. Okay, just wasn't paying attention. I had to sort out some stuff for the stream in the meanwhile. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. It's going to be an awesome stream. We got to tweet this link out real quick. Team Descend.app. Team Descend. Run down the game clock and win map 1 217 to 166 versus at Bulldog. We're live now with the S&D at twitch.tv/esportsuniverse. There we go. Tweets out. We're all cooking with gas. We're going to start off with the new additions to this Descend roster. It's going to be Johnny W and Geordie filling in today, but potentially could be moving into the roster full time. We'll have to see how this one goes. It's going to be Johnny, though, with the sniper rifle. And this one is something that we don't usually see from out of this guy. It's usually the mantle picked up by other players on his team. However, Cyan is going to find first blood, and that's going to be on to Genesis. Kez is also going to fall to Johnny W just as we switch away from him. Dutane's going to be spotted down the bottom of the street as well. Obviously, Dutane, that recent switch for Gizmo from Cryptic Gaming, going over to this Bulldog roster, just to that swap with Gizmo, obviously causing a few little bit of dismay in the roster havoc, and it's obviously paying off for Cryptic, but not so much for Bulldog in this map number 1 here, obviously, because things have changed about, and this is going to give Descend their advantage. They've got a 3-to-1 advantage now after Iviano finds that one kill. 3 versus 1 as the players from Descend start to enclose upon his position. The bomb is down as well. That was dropped by Dutainables, and out the back, the Descend player is going to find, that's going to be Iviano, just to find the first round on the board. It's in fact Geordie, the man who's picked up now for 3 different teams, as well as playing for OBN, including this Descend roster. So he's having an absolutely cracking time playing as much as he can in this league. Either which way, we're going to hop into the second round here, and that's going to be Bulldog looking to answer back to the Power Fouls round that Descend just found for themselves. 2 kills from Cyan off the bat. He's been dominant in search and destroy throughout the course of this event. And let's just quickly bring up the stats. I'm going to have to quickly go into my Google Docs to find it, so we'll continue talking while we're just finding this one up. But Cyan, I believe, has got one of the top search KDs, or at least has been particularly consistent in search and destroy throughout the course of this tournament. If we have a look at his stats on this roster, his S&D KD tops his team so far. Sorry, no, it doesn't, in fact. This is hardpoint KD. I got looking at the wrong one. But his KD is also top with Billy, 1.19 and 1.14 respectively. Either which way, this guy has been a monster all throughout the course of the tournament. And Geordie has also been one as well. As he's starting this one off, making it a 3v3 now as Dutane answers things back for Bulldog. Immediate trades coming out. Genesis, the GOAT, the sniper rifle is what we keep hearing from this guy. Often doming people, ripping heads with this sniper rifle. Not going to find a second onto Johnny W there, though. He's already got 1 kill in the round. No more for him to find for the time being. Johnny going to peek around the corner, going to look towards try and get that bomb plant as Genesis looks to get some wall bangs. Now we're in a 2 versus 2. In a sense, this kind of favours Bulldog because they are the ones who are expecting and waiting for the plant, which is going to be the reliability and duty of Johnny W in order to take off. So this one is looking good. Yes, by the way, Ramsey, I saw your message in chat. Detainables is the switch for Gizmo, coming straight over from Cryptic. It's a straight swap, a straight trade, and that is their permanent fourth. As Iviano is going to get fallen by Johnny W, makes it a little bit easy for himself, but of course he's there. The man with the sniper rifle, the boomstick comes in yet again for Genesis. He's just got to wait for Geordie to get off this bomb now. He's going to take the shot preemptively a little bit too early. He's just got to wait for Geordie to get up. Geordie's going to run out of the way, get the hit marker. Genesis got to chase that kill down. You'd imagine it's the only opportunity he's possibly going to get here because he only has a machine pistol to work with. The Kar 98K is not going to be enough. He's finally picked up PPSH. He catches some good timing on Geordie, but it's not going to be enough to finish the kill. He's going to go back around the corner, and he finds it as well. So Genesis, with 3 kills in the round, manages to clutch out this round of Search and Destroy to put Bulldog back at 1-2-1. Why and what's Dutain doing? Yeah, there we go. All good. Hallie, welcome home. Hallie's in the stream. How's it going, my boys? This one's going to be a little more informal. I've got to keep this one up, obviously being a solo cast with Brody not appearing today. Obviously, if you guys are just joining us, there's a few things that we've got to go over. Brody, not able to make it, had a meeting for his trip to the USA, which is happening later on this week, which is why he will not be casting playoffs with me. And he had a few things that cropped up out of that, along with it being overrunning, and also along with the update, which is what kept me from getting in the game for so long. Either which way, Dutain now is going to be the man with the bomb for the second offense in a row for these guys. Bulldog giving the duty of the bomb over to Dutain himself, and they're going to be looking for a kill. It's going to be Cyan who's going to be the primary challenger, and he's going to be looking towards the dock side in this side of this warehouse. It's going to be Kez who's going to open things up, though. The monster of the tournament so far. Best stats from anyone in the competition. His KD is unrivaled after one series so far, and he's going to put some shots down into Geordie. Not surely going to find his third kill of the round. He's on a 2 streak, obviously, after finding 2 kills straight off the bat in this one. Kind of putting in a performance reminiscent of Genesis in the previous, but he's going to fall. That's going to be to Billy, and Geordie's going to catch Keza out on timing, so we're back down into a 2 versus 2. Dutain and Iviano have the bomb to work with, and Billy's going to get caught out. Now it's all on to Geordie. Geordie now having a good game so far, 3-1, having to find some more form, but it's not to be, because round the side, Dutain comes and cleans him up, and Bulldog find themselves with the 2-1 advantage in Search and Destroy. Things are looking good for them here. They've had a fantastic start. Obviously, the hard point looking lackluster for them. If you guys didn't catch the score that I posted out on Twitter, it was, I think it was a 117 to so 161 game. I think that was how that one ended up panning out. And it's incredibly curious, obviously, because the game going that distance, the game clock getting run down shows how contest heavy it was. I managed to catch the last bit of it, so things are looking good for that one. You're a beast, by the way, George. Thank you, Para. Much appreciated. Anyway, we got Descend now on the offense. Cyan going to be the man with the bomb. He's not working on any streaks at all. But Keza again opening up the round with a 2-piece. He might actually find 3 here. Johnny's going to go peeking. He's going to go and challenge with the machine pistol, but Johnny W comes out clutch with the PPSH. Just manages to fend off Keza before getting fell by Iviano. Now it's all up to Cyan, the man himself, up in a 1 versus 3 against 3 Bulldog players who are closing in on his position, baring their teeth, ready to bite down on the position of him, just like the team that they play for. It's going to be Iviano on the map, just going to be posting towards that bottom subway, and Genesis with the sniper rifle. It's exactly what he's known for. Things are looking beefy. Bulldog adapting well to the update in Search and Destroy, maybe not so much in Hardpoint. These are some things that we got to highlight, though. This is going to be a big game. There won't be a second series. Okay, interesting. I'm not sure about that one. We've already played 3-0 to us. Oh, Gizmo, you couldn't provide me with some scoreboards of that then, please, could you? That would be greatly appreciated if you could. Either which way, Johnny W now finding some good form in that round with the kill on Keza to shut him down. Going to pull out the STG this round away, but that one was completely all up to Genesis with that last kill with the sniper rifle. This man does not put this thing away. He's going to catch someone on the cross as well. It's going to be Cyan going to get tagged up, but not fragged up just yet. It's going to be Cyan pushing into the docks warehouse. He's going to find a few players coming his way. A Dutain again with the bomb. Genesis is in fact going to pick off Johnny W. I think that might have been a battle of the snipers, or at least Johnny picked up an STG there. Something big to be looking for in this exchange is going to be that battle of the snipers across the map. We saw Johnny pick it up in the first round, and there goes Keza getting aggressive. He's in fact going to find a kill out of that. Geordie's going to throw a nade down range, which is going to clean him up, so it's an even trade for the time being. However, it does still leave Bulldog in a 3 versus 2 advantage with the bomb down. Dutain finds a nade. Iviano's going to get fallen by Billy, and now this leaves Billy in a bit of a precarious spot. However, it is going to be a 1 versus 1 versus Genesis. This man has a sniper rifle in hand. Billy's going to catch him out. Surely not going to find the kill, though. It's going to be all up to Genesis with the machine pistol to use. Obviously, more attachments available on it now. now, with the extended mags that he's got, he's going to wrap back around the bomb site. Still got the sniper rifle in hand. He's very confident in his shot, this man. He trusts that he can make the kill. On top of the bomb site, though, it's going to be Billy, and he's going to have to back away. Now, surely this is going to leave Billy in a horrible spot. He's got to go for the bomb defuse, and he's not going to find the kill. Genesis clutching up yet again. Another 1 versus 1 for him under his belt. The clutch factor for the boys, and he goes massive to find his 5th kill of the game, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. He's on a pretty good form right now, though. Genesis on a new account with 3 kills in the round. No, just the 2 kills in the round, in fact. But lots of points stacked up on that one. You saw it in the final kill cam there. The points start to stack up. Genesis is working towards these streaks. 6 and 2. That was his 6th kill of the game. And as I said, 350 points towards those streaks. That's just also quickly a good thing to mention, just while we're having to explore this update for ourselves. There is now the streaks have been rejigged. Obviously, the fighter pilot now being more expensive than both the glide bomb and the artillery barrage in the meantime. Genesis is going to jump spot Cyan there. Not going to manage to find the kill, but... Oh my god! Forget what I was going to say, because Genesis has just torn Johnny W a new one. Billy now going to be looking to pressure from the beer stairs. That was a filthy shot. Kezza closing in on the last Bulldog player, which is going to be Billy. This, Descend player, which is going to be Billy. And this one's almost as good as over here. Iviano's going to go in from the back. 5-1. Bulldog tearing apart Descend in Search and Destroy. This one is a pretty filthy game so far for Bulldog. They lost that first round. It wasn't looking good coming off the back of the hard point, but they're looking to level up the series here 1-1. I need to know what Genesis had for breakfast this morning, man, because he and this sniper rifle are just a match made in heaven. He tears heads all the time with this one. A jump shot in that round, I believe, to take Johnny's head clean down. And we're just going to be looking forward to the rest of this game. Genesis, I believe, is currently the top S&D KD. Let's just quickly double check that one. I think he was on like a 4.0, 8, something like that. 8 and 4 in one game that he played. 8 and 2, sorry, in one game that he played. His first game of the Easter Cup. Obviously, Bulldog having not played a second game, but this round's looking good for Team Descend. They found 2 kills already, and they flashed Genesis out. That's going to be Johnny finding that one, and that's going to be some body shots for him. Kezza's going to trade out Billy. Now, this one's looking for Kezza for the 1 versus 4 mega clutch. It's not going to come in to be the case, though, and yeah, just as I did say, Genesis's S&D KD has been butchered for some reason. No, that's right, because Iviano's KD, who's absolutely stellar right now. But Genesis not looking too good in Search at the one game that he's played. Obviously, the series they played, it was against, I believe it was Twister. No, that was the other group. I think it might have been Vortex then, who they played. Ended up being a pretty rough game for the guys who they were up against, because it was a pretty handy thrashing, a 3-0 sweep, and obviously Iviano going with that 8 and 2 KD. Let's hop on board with the man is JC himself, because he's not having a stellar game. Only 4 and 4, nothing really to see. He's just going to be poking, just seeing if there are any Team Descent players overextending. Johnny W now going to make his way onto the site, but Dutaine's opened things up well. 2 kills for him in the round so far, and Genesis firing sniper shots downrange. It's only going to further hinder the Team Descent push, and now it's going to be Johnny W trying to face. Oh, and that's going to be a fantastic shot from Genesis, and he's going to let Johnny know as well, because this is Billy now left in a 1 versus 2. He finds 2 in the round so far. I think that's Genesis's blunder there, getting a little bit cocky, having shooting the bodies and what have, but that's going to be Dutaine finding his 3rd kill of the round to tie this series up with a 6-2 victory on Search and Destroy on London Docks. Dutaine here, the MVP of this final round, closing this one out for his team, often having to take the lesser spotted roles as well, being the bomb bitch, as it were, in the series so far, so looking good for Bulldog in Search and Destroy. If this one goes to a Game 5, then they could be poised to close it out there. Now we move on to CTF, though, and this one's a whole different ball game. CTF, obviously one of those game modes that favours a slower style of play, not quite as intense as Hardpoint, but certainly not quite as slow as Search and Destroy. So, a little bit of a middle ground that could benefit these Bulldog players in this new meta that we've got. We're going to hop to a quick break to give my... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Esports Universe Easter Cup group stage. This is the fight for the top spot in Group A. I'm Boffers, not joined by Brody today, but we've got Flak Tower CTF coming up as the 3rd map in this series between Team Descend and Bulldog Esports. This is one hell of a game that we've got going on here. It's 1-1 currently, the series all tied up. Descend taking the hard point and Bulldog stomping them out in this S&D. Both equally brutal poundings either which way, but the start's looking good because Genesis has found 2 picks with the sniper rifle. This is a strategy we see sometimes employed on CTF, getting an early start, early picks across the map with the sniper, and obviously the man Genesis is going to be the man with the sniper, because holy smokes do we love this, seeing this thing upon him. The STG is going to now be pulled out in preference. He's going to pick one up off the floor. It's not going to find any kills though. That's going to be a Bulldog push, thwarted almost immediately. Descends, looking to try and make some headlines into the rest of the map. It's going to be Geordie Keza here. A huge gunfight that needs to be won by Keza if they want to start pushing this push any further up into the map. But look at the positioning from the Bulldog players. It's absolutely nowhere to be seen. They need a bit more control over the map as general. But Keza, of course he's going to win that gunfight. And that's actually going to open up some lanes in the map. But look at that, number 2. That's going to be Johnny W. Going to overextend along with his teammate as well. No, sorry, his teammate's not there. He's going to be wrapping back out to try and meet his teammate, which is going to be Geordie over on the other side of the map. The two flags are running in parallel and tandem to each other. Iviano's going to be there to shut that one down, and he needs to get that return, which he's not going to be able to do because Cyan's there, and he goes clutch. Cyan's going to manage to get that flag, and we're into a stalemate situation, ladies and gentlemen. Within the first minute and 15 seconds of the game, we're into a stalemate where Billy is now going to be the man looking to make things happen as he's picked up 2. He needs to find Keza, though. Keza is the all-important kill here. Keza is just staying alive at the back of the base. Genesis is being caught out, and Giviano's going to be there to try and help things out and clutch it up. Dutane also going to find a kill of his own. It's all up to Keza and Dutane now, though, at the back. Johnny W is being hunted by Dutainables. He's going to be coming around here. He's surely going to find the kill. Johnny's been hunted down, and that's the one player overextended that has been sussed out by the Bulldog players. Cyan, though, still sitting pretty at the back of his own base. 2 minutes gone now in this game, and there's no flag caps happened, except both flags have been pulled. Cyan originally having to benefit off of the sneaky play from Johnny, managing to get that one out, and just as Bulldog are pulling it on Keza's side of things, Keza now not having the same impact he normally would. He's got to sit back with this flag. His slaying ability is almost unrivaled in this Easter Cup so far, and this guy is looking to become the star for Bulldog Esports. Either which way at the moment, he's having to leave his teammates to their own devices as they're going to get the flag returned. Cyan's going to be found at the back by Genesis, and Johnny's going to fall as well. That's going to give Keza his first streak, and that's going to be a big swing in momentum because the first flag's going to go in, and Genesis has immediately got a relay, having taken them out at the back of the base, and the flag being there as well. The flag going to go straight in, and that's going to be 2-0 off the bat. Well, nothing happens for the first 2.5 minutes, and then all of a sudden 2 flags come in with a turn to the first 2 minutes 30, and Keza and Iviano now starting to heat up. Keza on a 5 streak, got his full streaks as well. The fighter pilot has been earned. Now it is slightly more expensive. Keza is not showing any signs of slowing down, though. His teammates are there to support him, and he's only going to go and get some more kills, you'd only hope to think, but Geordie is going to be the man to shut him down, executes him at the back of the base, and executes the plan of stopping the attack from Bulldog. Descend looking to just manage the pressure for the time being, just calm the storm and weather it just for the time being, as Genesis is going to say, nah, fam, we want to keep on pushing. He's on a 3 streak right now, and he's only a couple of 100 points away from getting some more streaks of his own, and he's going to get the artillery barrage out the back of that as well. Iviano with the bar going to find 2, and this should be another push. Maybe not a successful cap, but at least an opportunity for Bulldog to make something happen. They've got 3 players stacked up in this elevator room, the bottom lobby of the Team Descend base. Keza going to find one traded out by Geordie immediately. Billy going to come back, and that's going to be a second set of streaks for Bulldog. It's going to be in the hands of Genesis this time, as he's going to find the second onto Johnny. He's got a player to his left, but surely he's not going to realise, and that's not going to be the case, because Geordie is going to pull him out of the air and just pluck him down for the time being, take him down a peg, make sure these Bulldog players aren't getting too big for their boots, as Geordie and Billy going to start popping off here. Geordie leading his team in kills at the current time, and Billy second up for the team. This is going to be a bit of a big engagement to win, though. They're going to completely bypass each other in the middle of the map. It's not going to matter, though, because Cyan's going to be there in support, and this is an opportunity now for Team Descend. They've got 3 dead, and the flagpole's surely going to come in. He's got to win that gunfight on Keza, which he is going to do. Look at the spawn from Team Descend, though. They recognise that they're... Sorry, the Bulldog then recognise they're not going to be able to stop that flag too urgently, and they're just going to run on that over-rotation. Look at the overextension coming in from number 6. That's Genesis. Dutane is going to find a kill, but Genesis is right here, and he could play spoiler. He could be the fly in the ointment, but Keza's streak's going to come in and do exactly that anyway. Now they just need to find Cyan at the bottom of the base. They know exactly where he is, but they're not going to find the kill. They get the flag return, however, which is going to be the clutch factor. The flag from Team Descend is still out, though. The Team Descend base is looking vulnerable as Bulldog players start to converge on that position. However, the flag is just about going to get returned in the meanwhile. So Keza now looking to make impact. He's still got 2 streaks remaining, and so does Genesis here. This one is going to be a fight to the death, you'd imagine, especially when the sides switch over as well, and Team Descend maybe get a better preference. Either which way, it's a 3 dead from TD, cleaning out the back of their base. One player left to find is Iviano, and he's going to make his way out. JC not managing to find the last kill, though, as Johnny W shuts him down, and we're going to go into a half with a 2-0 lead over in Bulldog's favour. Descend not looking cozy in this search and destroy so far. They haven't search and destroy CTF. They haven't managed to find themselves getting in a comfortable position. Johnny W here in your game, bronze star, the play of the game, play of the half as it were, just finding 2 kills, nothing particularly impressive, and that really pays testament to how the game's been going so far for both these teams. It's been back and forth, trades galore, but at the end of the day it was those 2 2 clutch kills coming in from the start at Iviano and Genesis cleaning out the base. Dutainable's playing his part as well. That ended the stalemate and gave Bulldog and Keza their first 2 caps. This relay came straight in off the back of it as well from Genesis. And that play was inevitably massive in the landscape of this game. 2 nades going to go out. Obviously, the game being changed around, a few different classes being re-evaluated by Sledgehammer to give a little bit more of an advantage to some things, taking away some from others. Double nades coming out now, trying to give more of a tactical emphasis on the game, I suppose. Geordie's going to be shortly spotted out here by Keza. His gun barrel was just in the way, obscuring his vision. Billy is now going to be the man in a mission, just 9 and 10, second on his team in kills. No one really doing any sort of stellar performance. Obviously, Geordie 12 and 10 leading the way for the whole lobby at the moment. Keza is soon to reach that mark. You'd surely think, though. 11 and 5 from him so far. He's going to go around the corner. He's going to find Billy. He's not going to find any more, though, because he's been pinched out by 2 Descend players, and the flag has been pulled from Descend anyway. Bulldog are going to be looking to get away with this one. Dutain not going to get scot-free, though, because there's a player, in fact 2, pinching in on him. He's got to go big here. He's got to find the second. He's got to surely preempt this one from Geordie. Geordie's going to be there. He's got the element of surprise, and he's going to catch out Dutainables. That's going to be a nice kill for them. It's going to reset the map for the time being. Now Keza's streak going to drop in. They're trying to rain death because Bulldog have to defend. The Team Descend players are looking to converge upon their flag, and they don't have a lot of time to do so because the clock is running down. They've got to make 2 caps in the next 3 minutes and 38 seconds. It's obviously very, very doable, but it's a deficit against a team with the caliber of Bulldog that you don't want to be fighting from. But there you go. Those are the 3 kills that you need. Iviano's now trying to play spoiler. He's got to find more, but he's not going to be able to do so. Cyan's going to get that one out, and now you got to look for the respawn. Where are they going to spawn now? This one's gone home. They're going to concede this cap Descend, wrapping back to their base to clear out any last infidels, and Cyan is going to get this one home, popping off as he gets the flag just into the base, and that's going to start towards tying up the game at 2-1 now. Descend looking to make the insurgency, making the comeback, making anything they can for the time being, because this is going to be a rough battle. It's an uphill climb for these guys. It's not necessarily going to be smooth sailing from here on out, and look at his Bulldog now finding some kills in the middle of the map. Iviano with a grenade, Keza with the gun himself. Cyan, however, making his best efforts to trade this one back, but that's going to be 4 dead. This gives the opportunity now for Bulldog to start making their way up the map. They have a lot of time to do so, and they have artillery barrages from Keza and Genesis still yet to lose. And this, look at this, here we go. The fighter pilot coming in to clean out the last wave of kills. The Bulldog are going to need, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and Johnny W is going to be the 4th left alive. Surely he's going to be cleaned up by Keza, which he is, and the flag's going to be pulled by Iviano. Now the spawn is crucial. Descend going to spawn up at the back of their base because all Bulldog players have vacated the premises, and this is going to put that 2 flag buffer back in where it should be for Bulldog. They're going to find 3rd flag of the game now. Iviano got this one home pretty much dry without any contest. Bulldog going to fall 3 players, though. Iviano now the last man standing after capturing that flag. Johnny W is surely going to walk into his crosshair here, but he's going to eat a flashbang. Not going to manage to get killed by it. The bar is going to work out for 1 kill, but not going to have the ammunition for the second, as Geordie's going to push on in along with his teammate Cyan. Now Geordie left between a rock and a hard place. 2 players here from Descend. One of them's going to get cut down. Keza going to get both. This man is a monster. 18 and 9 for him. Double positive so far in this CTF. And we've got to look towards the other side of things because Cyan 9 and 12, not having the greatest of games. So is Dutainables at 9 and 14. But Geordie really carrying the squad. The pickup, doing his work, doing his part, playing his role for the time being. He's going to be 17 and 14. Not having yet earned any streaks, though. And if he can, these streaks may change the game. But he's only coming off of a respawn here. Nowhere near any streaks at the time being. No one on Descend actually does look to be in a position to do anything like that. Finally, the artillery barrage is going to be called in, though. That's from Keza, and the glide bomb has been used from Genesis. Still one more artillery barrage yet to be used from Genesis as well. So this could provide another flag capturing or at least defensive opportunity for Descend to have to be thwarted by Bulldog here. They don't necessarily, not necessarily aware that Genesis has this streak. You may be assuming that if you obviously have seen the glide bomb come in and you've seen the fighter pilot, you'd be assuming the artillery barrage is also there. Either which way, Geordie is going to cut him down the middle of the map, finding his 20th kill of the game so far. Keza is on a 5 streak right now, though. Honestly, what's going right for him is he's going to pre-fire a few bullets down range. 34 remaining in the magazine with 15 in the machine pistol, so he's got a few bit of bullets to work with. He can spray and pray. Johnny W is going to be sort of moving towards his position right now. The maneuver not going to work out. The flashbang is going to come in. It's actually going to find the kill. So killing Keza off those streaks for Johnny W is bigger than he possibly realized. materializes. Now Descend need to rally two together within the last 30 seconds of this game. If they cannot manage to do so, they're going to be in a pretty rough spot going into the next hardpoint, because we know how strong of a respawn team Bulldog are when they're firing on all cylinders. That first game from them looked flat though, and it gave Descend the advantage. There we go, Keza finding the one kill onto Cyan to get things moving. Bulldog actually looking for a fourth cap here just to add insult to injury for the Team Descend players. And now look at this, Keza actually going to be the man on the mission, not going to find anything more than that, and I think that's how the game is going to end, ladies and gentlemen. Descend losing out this one to Bulldog 3-1 on Flak Tower CTF. Bulldog just had too much going for them. The streaks early on from Genesis and Keza made Team Descend have to play scared about that one. So Bulldog taking map number 3. We're going to be moving into another hardpoint next, and obviously we saw how the first one went. Well, you guys didn't, I did. And it was a 217 to 166 victory for Descend. It was comfortable throughout most of it, and in the end, the game clock running down. So still a heavily contested game, but in the end, Bulldog managing to pull out the points. This one is looking good for Bulldog, though. Sorry, Descend managed to pull out the points. Bulldog, though, looking to close this one out here in 3 games, just with the one map dropped. This is looking good for them. They've finally put the respawn to bed. That's the one respawn they need to realistically have a shot at taking this series if Descend can take the hard point. Helpful. Either which way, they're looking to have a good time here on docks. Arden's Forest didn't go their way. Team Descend pulling that one out the bag like Houdini, the magic rabbit out of the hat, as it were. Geordie having a bit of a stellar performance in that one as well. We're going to have to catch this one as we start. 30 seconds to go before we load into what could potentially be the last game of this series. Billy changing over, though. I think there might be an issue. Maybe Iviano's just swapped over. Might have to restart here if Iviano doesn't switch back momentarily. But either which way, who are we looking to be our star? I think I'm going to have to put some stock into the man himself. Keza, the Ginger Ninja, has been tearing it up throughout the course of this Easter Cup, and I expect to see the same thing coming out from him here. The submachine gun prowess of this man, especially on this map, has been shown time and time again against some of the top dogs, Cryptic, Descend, Plasnite, whoever it may be. He has shown face to be extremely good, and of course off the start it's going to be Genesis using a sniper rifle. What other weapon would you expect to see this man using? He's going to move into the hard point and in fact go in aggressive with it. Going to use the machine pistol, but that's going to be 3 down from Descend. They're going to start this one off strong, but they've still not got any time in the hill so far. Cyan's nade's almost going to be completely perfect onto Keza, going to hit him square in the forehead, as now this is Cyan looking to find some more kills. Immediately traded out. The trades are back and forth, but Descend are in control. Genesis finds 2. Elected to put away the sniper almost immediately. He's going to pop off with the SMG. 3 kills on this streak for him. Surely not going to find a 4th. No, Johnny catches him out on timing. Johnny now looking to be the spoiler for Bulldog here. The tac mask going to come in though. Not going to bother Keza with that flashbang, and this is just going to remain unfazed. Standing like a statue on the hard point is Keza, and he's just going to move away. Now he's going to get fallen, and this is going to be a advantage for Team Descend moving into this next hard point. This east road surely going to be a bit, sorry, this mid street going to be a bit of a difficult one. I'm thinking of 2 different hard points, boys. So Team Descend going to be up. Statue going their way by 10 points, but Keza looking to hold this one down on Main Street. He's inside the hard point right now. He has the support of Iviano, who's going to have to be the last man standing, as he's getting pinched out by Johnny W. Now, what a break that was from Team Descend. Only conceding a few seconds, and they've got control of the hard point, or at least the area for the time being, even if they're not in it, soaking up that hill time. Genesis going to be the man to have some shots peppered into him, and there are 3 stacking this light side now from Bulldog. They're looking to make the break. Genesis trying to make the pinch from either side of the hard point, and they're going to do exactly that. Iviano and Dutain flooding on in. They've got the back bus to contend with. It's in their way, and it's not going to stop them from finding some kills, though. Dutain now inside the hard point needs to start popping off here. 2 and 4 are going to soak up the hill time. 3 misses on his gun. I don't know who that is or what it needs to be freed from, but Geordie now picking up some pace. 3 kills for him. He started out 1 and 4. Now he's finally minded himself 4 and 4, pushing into the hard point. He's a bit weak, though, so surely he's going to lose that engagement to Keza, which he is. Cyan and Johnny combining on the other side of the map on the rotation. Descend have just given this one up, allowed Bulldog to have the advantage, and it's going to be around 47 or 48 points for Bulldog going into this new hard point. That's going to be a 17-point lead, and while this lead may still be a lead, it's going to be very fragile for Bulldog. Billy now inside the hard point. He's got some players to contest with coming in now from Bulldog. It's Iviano who's going to shred down range. Keza is not going to fall on the other side of things, though. 3 players from Descend now pushing into the hard point. It's the full stack coming in from Descend. They're expecting a lot of Bulldog pressure, and look at that. Keza going to be providing exactly that. He's got to find a kill here. There's going to be a 1 player to contend with. Of course, it's going to be Billy and Cyan inside the hard point. Billy's going to jump across onto the box, He's going to find the kill on his teammate Dutain, and in fact going to find the 2-piece with the machine pistol. Billy now on a 3 streak. 9 and 4 for him. He's racking up the most hill time in the game so far, and he's given Descend the lead back. This game back and forth so far, and this one is looking tasty to be a fantastic barn burner of a game. But right now we're in no barn, we're in a warehouse instead. It's the Docks warehouse. 15 seconds remained upon it, and we've got Bulldog players looking towards the rotation. Iviano trying to make big things happen, but Billy is going to shut him down. A 5 streak and some streaks to be earned towards his name as Descend starts slaying like some monsters right now. 3 dead for them. Kez is the only man answering at the moment. 8 and 5 from him, not finding too many deaths. Dutain needs to start picking things up though. Jed having a 2 and 8 game so far. 15 seconds in the hardpoint isn't exactly going to cut it either, especially against a roster the caliber of Descend in hardpoint, and they've already out-rotated Bulldog for pretty much every single hardpoint they've gone to so far. Sion going to catch out Dutain down low as well. Billy now inside the hardpoint, another 3 dead, and look at the spawn from Bulldog. They're spawning out miles away, and they're getting cut off in the rotations as well towards the hardpoint. Finally, some kills going to fall their way. Genesis needs to find that one, and he does. That's a 4 down, but look at the Bulldog spawn straight at the back. Now this needs to be some the Descend spawn. Bulldog players need to be aware of it now. They need to be ready for this push in, but it's not going to be able to be stopped because Billy is a battering ram. He bulldozed his way into the hardpoint, finds 2 kills for himself. Geordie now going to go and challenge and get aggressive. Dutain's going to cut him down to size. He's going to find the second onto Sion as well, and Genesis is going to pinch him from the back. Now this gap needs to be reduced by Bulldog. They're not going to reduce it too much off the basis of that scrap time. They need to rotate to a Docks crane, and of course, they've managed to actually flip the spawns onto Descend here, though, so they have the advantage, and Dutainable surely is going to sit inside that one for the time being. It's going to be Geordie going to get fallen out by Genesis there. Genesis finding 2 in the middle of the map. This is a big game from him so far. 14 kills, really starting to take over this one. Kezra's had a 5 death streak. Let's just highlight that one. He's not had a fun time with that barrels building. It's only going to get worse for him. Make that 6 in a row now for him. And Billy coming in, a battering ram again, but this time getting some collateral damage onto his teammate. It's okay though, the civilians are all going to be alright in the end. It's all for the greater good. Genesis, I don't even know how he manages to kill him there. I think that was a grenade, direct impact. Dutainables actually might have some streaks to work with, which he does. He had the mortar strike called in on the hard point there, but he's still got the glide bomb to work with. I remember calling him out for being 2 and 8. Now he is 8 and 10. He's really started to pick things up here in this game of hardpoint on London Docks. He's going to find one, not going to manage to find the second. Johnny cuts him down. Oh my god, Johnny's having a barn burner as well. 17 and 9 from him on a 2 streak, soaking up the hill time. This man has come under a lot of fire, especially when he's on that OBN roster amongst all those stars, including fusions, for not having necessarily the best of games, gun skill, or stats throughout the course of the events. But this time he's really come to play. He's come into fruition. He's found his footing on this Team Descend roster just as a fill-in, so may have earned his spot here in a permanent place. But as I say that, Bulldog looking strong as ever, finding 2 kills for themselves, getting themselves some well much needed time on the hard point. Grenade's going to come raining in though. It's like the artillery barrage all over again, but this time it's not. It's just grenades being thrown, and that's going to cause a 3 dead. Bulldog going to be pushed and forced away from the hard point. Iviano now the last man standing in a position of power. Genesis going to meet him with the assault rifle of Iviano there as well. Got to find this kill on Sion surely, but Billy and Geordie combining again for more kills. Billy and Johnny completely taking over this game as well. Everyone on Team Descend doing their job at the moment. No one really popping off from Bulldog so far, and you feel like that's going to be one of the win conditions that you need to see here. And Billy going to finally get some more kills. No, sorry, just going to get some more time. It's Sion and Geordie who are popping off now. They're starting to heat things up, and they're turning up to gas mark 5 because this stuff is starting to get hot. They're cooking with gas, and the oven is burning because Iviano's surely about to fall here. Never mind, he does get the kill. Catches out Billy on timing. Now Iviano got to find something more. Not going to manage to do it. It's going to be Genesis to find the 1 kill. The streak going to come in from Detainables, I believe that might have been. Not going to find anything with it. Now this is going to be big time for Bulldog. They need to actually lock down all 40 seconds of this to put themselves back into this game, and even then they won't be equaling the score of Descend. Descend have a huge advantage right now, and Billy streaks finally going to be coming and being used. JC has to find a kill, but Sion is going to rip back with 2 of his own. He's starting to heat up. 22 and 18 now. It's all between these 3 players on Descend, Johnny W, Billy, and Sion, for who can get the most kills. They're in a race. They're in a competition in themselves because this game is having the doors blown off it right now. Iviano trying to find 2 to answer back. His rebuttal isn't going to be strong enough though because Sion's going to go challenging, and he needs to find this gunfight, which he is going to manage. This is going to be a fantastic played game from Bulldog. From Descend so far. They are doing everything right. They're outplaying the top team in the community right now in hardpoint. They're giving them a clinic. pick. Look at this. Johnny W is just going to be inside the new hard point, picking up some kills, but Genesis managed to find the rotation early. Geordie's going to cut him down, though, with the STG. This is looking really good. Geordie has been a stable AR player throughout the course of this event, and he's just been proving it time and time again. He's got a nice angle on JC if he goes challenging there. Iviano going to be pushing some power through, but not going to find any more kills. He's going to find some pressure from the hill, and Geordie has him locked. Geordie has him dead to rights here. Dutain also, no, surely not. Go. Dutain going to manage to find the kill as he hops around the corner. It's just trades in and out of the hard point, but they're always favouring Team Descend. And in this instance, Bulldog do manage to find the kills. Keza needs to start heating up here. He's very negative at 16 and 22. Not quite dreadful, but it's definitely something that he needs to be a catalyst for his team to start performing. Sai has been that man for Team Descended. He's going to be inside the hard point with Johnny W as well, putting some kills back and forth. The shot's going to go down range, and Kez is going to be the last man standing and getting some kills across the map. It's Iviano, in fact, just going to get cut down, and the Docks Warehouse is going to be heavily contested, but is going to give Descend a healthy lead as they're up by over 100 points going into this last hard point rotation, surely now, which is going to be the barrel building. We've got 2 more to go until we go back to that mid-street statue, and it's going to be in control of Bulldog for the time being. They're making sure they're not getting at least 100 point clubbed here. Billy going to go in, challenging 2 kills with the machine pistol, and a 3rd for Cyan in the middle of the map as well. Streaks looking to be earned here by Billy because he's 470 towards the 700 he needs for that glide bomb. Iviano's given up all hope. Geordie's taken over the game as well. Everyone from Team Descend coming to play in hardpoint both times around. Team Descend are going to do this one comfortably. 236, 237 and counting to the 104 of Bulldog. Bulldog are all just popping out the game. They're checking out. They don't want their stats shown on stream at the end of the game because Descend have wrapped this one up in a silver bow and sent it to Bulldog with love. It's 250 to 104. Bulldog get a clinic run upon them in game number 4. We're going to a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. I said this where after the search and destroy, they put themselves in good stead if they went to a game 5. Did Bulldog because of the performance that they showed there. Genesis finding the player of the game with only 2 kills. There were a nice 2 kills to his credit, though. But it's not going to be enough because Team Descend run amok upon Bulldog in hardpoint. Both times around, they take the hardpoint convincingly. We're going to a game 5, boys. It's going to be one hell of a game. Join me in just a moment as I'll be guiding you through the action for game number 5 on Arden's Forest Search and Destroy between Team Descend and Bulldog Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Game 5 between Team Descend and Bulldog. I saw a few people in the chat asking why the Team Descend Bulldog graphic map count thing wasn't updating. Actually did do it, just didn't transition it. Oh, that's just joyous for me, isn't it? I just love making those sort of mistakes. Either which way, I spent ages doing it, it doesn't end up materializing. Just the worst feeling. Anyway, this is going to be one hell of a game. We've gone on one hell of a journey to get here as well. Bulldog losing both hard points, but we're picking up the CTF and the first search and destroy in both convincing fashions. All maps won in this series have been convincing either which way they've been taken down. And it's going to be an even trade as Keza is going to beam Geordie off of that head glitch, and Johnny W is going to nade out Genesis. So that is a good start for either side, finding advantages. But Keza starts off this round massive, finding 2 kills. Iviano trades it out as well, making it a 3-1 advantage. Johnny W now left to clutch. The only man with a kill in the round is going to spot Keza, but Keza's also going to spot him as well. So his location is more than known, and Iviano's in a position here just to take him out, shoot him in the back. And that's 2 kills for Keza, 2 kills for Iviano as they take round number 1 in map number 5. Iviano here in your round-ending kill cam, picking up the last kill of the round onto Johnny W. Johnny W opening things up with a nade and also closing things out with a death. Rather poetic if you think about it, think about it too hard at least. Either which way, we've got things coming on here, so we're looking on forward into the next round. We've got to stay on board with Team Descend because they've got the bomb and they're going to be the ones on offense. Now this is going to be where things start to go pear-shaped because in the previous Search and Destroy, Team Descend took 1 round before it ended up transpiring that Bulldog would take 4 consecutively. So in this instance, Bulldog Team Descend need Bulldog to kind of just blunder here and allow them to answer back immediately, because that's going to be exactly what's going to happen, because Iviano's going to get caught out in the middle of the map by Geordie. Dutain over here as well, surely going to recognize that someone is pushing him down from on top of this Ruins position, and this Ruins position in Search and Destroy specifically is so strong. Geordie's going to find a 2nd kill of the round, but Kez is going to answer back with 2 of his own. This man just finds 2 pieces in Search and Destroy. He was doing it all of the last search as well, and he did it in the first round as well. So this man is going to come around the side of this fire alley as well. He's not going to spot anyone right there. They could have done it, but look at these 2 Bulldog players, Keza and Dutain, working in tandem. They're going to go around the back. Got a few people left to find. It's going to be Geordie, who's surely just going to have his back turned here. Kez is not going to take the shot just yet. He's going to make sure that he can secure the kill. Geordie's surely going to be caught out here. There he is. Inevitably, the kill comes in. Geordie gets a shot in, but it's not going to be enough to close the round out. Cyan now left in a 1 versus 2, and they're pretty aware of his position because he's just planted the bomb. He's going to go around the back for the long flank, though, but he's surely going to run into Kez's crosshair here. And Kez is going to get the ace in the round, a 6 streak for him, and he's going to get the bomb defuse as well, which is going to give him streaks. What a game so far by Keza KB. This man is tearing things up. It is a 6-0 start from him. He has streaks, and the ace in round number 2 gives Bulldog a 2-0 advantage, winning both their offensive and defensive rounds respectively. Descend looking a little flat. They got that round, a starting man advantage. It was a 2 versus 4, but it's going to be Dutainables and Keza who pull that one back into a 2 versus 2 and then into a 1 versus 2. So making it all work. Keza the man on the mission here. Keza is a monster. That ace has got to be one of the plays of the tournament so far. We don't see a lot of aces in Search and Destroy at this sort of level, but this time Keza's coming out hot, and he's going to do exactly the same thing to Billy that he nearly did to Geordie the previous round as well on offense. So looking good for him to try and take a few kills. He was going to feeling so confident as well to challenge an angle like that against a shot like Billy. It's just one of the things that we get to see Keza doing, but there we go. The shot of Billy that I just mentioned comes into fruition, finally cuts Keza down off of the streak and gives Descend yet another man advantage. Now let's see if they can convert this one, because so far they've been extremely unsuccessful at doing so. Dutain is going to find Johnny W, but who's got lost in the smoke? I think it's Cyan. No, it's not. It's going to be Geordie. He got lost in the smoke, and he's actually going to get caught out, so he gets nothing for his patience there. In the end, it's going to be Dutainables pushing out the back here. Dutain looking to find a kill or 2 to close this round out. Cyan pushing down. He's going to spot Billy as well. He's going to be stuck between a hard rock and a hard place. That hard place being a tank. Genesis going to answer back with one of his own. Now just Cyan going up against Genesis in a 1 versus 1, and Genesis is going to win it. Cyan's body goes doing a backflip, and it's 3-0 to Bulldog. Descend not looking good here in Search. They can't seem to close out these man advantages they get, or maybe it's the fact that Bulldog are just so good at trading them out that they managed to just pick up every round respectively. Anyway, 3-0 here for Bulldog, looking stronger than ever in Search and Destroy. The hard point's not going their way, but Search is definitely looking good for these guys. Keza starting off 6-1, not having any impact in that round. The impact in that round goes to Dutainables and Genesis, finding 2 kills apiece. A nice even spread of kills, though. Iviano only finding kills in the first round so far, but we've got to highlight still that Keza has this glide bomb. And glide bombs in Search and Destroy are actually hugely influential, because even if the other guys are running mountain, they can still be spotted on the map, because obviously the glide bomb comes so close to the floor. Dutainables' nade is going to tandem up with Keza's as well to find Billy out the back, and that's a big scalp to take. The man who found the first blood in the previous round is now out of it. Geordie pushing towards the fire cut along with his 2 teammates. Johnny going with the sniper pick. He's going to peek in tandem with Cyan. Cyan surely going to get caught out here in the arches. Not to be. Johnny W with the sniper rifle. Genesis going to catch out Cyan with the aggressive push through. Johnny W not going to find a kill either, because he's going to get taken out by Iviano. It's now all up to Geordie in a 1 versus 4. The bomb is in a horrible place for him to pick up as well. He has to go all the way around the back and basically concede his position to these Bulldog players, but they don't recognise the bomb's been dropped. So this is a doable situation. He's going to catch Keza out on timing. He is going to just about find the kill, but surely now he's going to be swooped upon like birds of prey upon a little mouse in the field, because he is stuck. He has got players all around him, and Bulldog are going to bite down and make sure they locked up their 4th round. It's beautiful. Every single round so far, I believe, TD have had their first blood, besides that one with Dutainables' nade. And even so, Bulldog can close out the man advantage. It's just a one hell of a game so far, because look at this. This is just going even better for Bulldog. 4-0. They're looking to spank Team Descend in Search and Destroy, put them back in their place. It's been a hard-fought series by TD all series long, but right now, Bulldog are running a riot in Search and Destroy. The forest is being burned down, and they're causing the fire because Keza is the one on the mission. Hasn't picked up any kills in 2 rounds, but remember, still got those streaks to work with. And he's going to go challenge the same angle against Billy again. Is he not going to learn? Is he surely not going to learn? Because Billy tailed him off it last time. He's going to force him away with the grenade. Going to throw a second one in for good measure. Just going to back away now. Just back it up. He's going to call in that glide bomb, and he knows exactly where Billy is on the map, and he can see him. He's going to have to run indoors, but he's not going to back away from the glide bomb. In fact, it's going to find him. Keza finding his 7th. The glide bomb being clutched. Genesis finding a 2nd kill across the map as well. And this A site hit is a different change of pace for the Team Descend roster, and they can't seem to manage it right now as Dutain takes down Geordie. Left up to Johnny and yet another 1vx situation. Almost unwinnable as well, because he's got Dutain to contend with, and then he's going to cut through 2 other players in the shape of Genesis and Iviano, the 2 veterans of this Bulldog roster. Look at this. It's just not going to work out for him. He's got 2 different angles, jiggle peeking him at the same time. He's going to get rushed down by 2 players, and that is 5-0 for Bulldog. This is ridiculous. They are running a clinic upon Team Descend. After a hard-fought series, they are making them look like amateurs. To be fair, it is what they are, but even more so than what they are, you know? They're not pros at this stage, but amateurs in the sense that they've literally just picked up the controller for the first time. Team Descend not looking good here at all. No player positive. Everyone's sitting on 5 deaths, and no one sitting above 3 kills, whereas everyone on Team Bulldog Esports sitting at a positive KD ratio. Detainables is 5-1. He has yet only died once, and he has been that bomb man as well. 325 towards his streaks as well. But they might not even need it. If they can close out this round, this will be as good as over. Well, it will be over. There's some pressure coming in from the middle of the map. The gunfight is going to be won by Genesis immediately. Billy going to be out of this one. Going to have to take a back seat, sit from the sidelines. Genesis has earned himself streaks with that 1 kill as well. He's going to catch Geordie out in the open for inevitabilities here. It's going to be traded out, though, so it's going to be a 2 versus 1 now. Cyan, with that kill onto Geordie, is going to be the last man standing for Team Descend. The last hope in this series, and it's going to be a 6-0 spanking in Search and Destroy for Bulldog. They take out Descend, and it's one hell of a Search and Destroy from Keza. He ends up finishing up, let's see what he ended up with. 8-3, 6-2 from Genesis, 5-2 from Dutain, 5-3 from Iviano. The Search KDs are going to skyrocket after this series for these gentlemen. Descends are going to plummet as well, because that is a horrible game from those guys. They didn't get anything going at all. Sign sitting on 2 kills apiece, and I think everyone besides Geordie is going to be there as well. Not a fun game if you're Descend. 6-0 in the game 5, and all your hard work in Hardpoint goes to waste because Bulldog lay waste to you in the game number 5. That's going to be wrapping us up our Easter Cup action for today, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, couldn't be joined by Brody, but it's been a cracking series the whole day long. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's much appreciated that when you do, we get such cracking viewership. And you guys are awesome. If you saw my video I posted on Twitter yesterday, you'll know that I appreciate every single one of you for everything that you do. And yeah, so thank you guys as always. We'll be back tomorrow with the Community Talks podcast, and then Thursday and Friday with the Easter Cup playoffs. We'll be announcing the stuff on the Esports Universe Twitter, so make sure to check that one out. Coming up, who's going to be in what side of the bracket, who's going to be facing who, and who you can expect to be seeing in that playoff bracket. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. I've been Buffers, and we'll see you later.